What is going on, Maximum fans out there? And today we are going to talk about an aspect of the game that I think could either float or sink Maximum football. But without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so I know that it has been a long time since we've got any type of Maximum news. So I thought that I would dive into something that I personally feel is what makes a game successful. It's a part of the game that a lot of people just totally overlook. I know that you can look in the comments of any of the new sports games coming out, and you always hear people say, blah, 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 gameplay, blah, blah, show me some gameplay. Game could be in development for 1 week. You would still have some moron out there yelling, hey, I want to see gameplay. I kind of agree with that, but nonetheless, I'm getting off of what I'm trying to talk about right here, is that the interaction leading up to the play and after the play is just as important as the actual gameplay, the actual physics of the game, the tackling, the spin moves, and everything else. It's how the football team approaches the line, what transpires after the play is over. And I know that a lot of you have noticed from games that have failed where, like, right after the play, everybody just pops up and robotically just zeroes in on one point on the field, say wherever their huddle was. And it just doesn't look natural. Now, in games like All-Pro 2K8 and Madden, you see something that's a lot more natural pre and post play. You get to see things like players walking at different speeds. Some players not really heading back towards the where the huddle is. In the most recent Madden 24, you see guys arguing and pushing each other. That's a big aspect in immersion that makes you feel like you're actually, in the game. It adds that atmosphere where you see the quarterback walking up to the huddle and it looks nice and smooth, and he's making audibles, he's moving people into place. You see offensive linemen pointing out their assignments, defensive linemen shaking their legs, getting, all revved up for the play. And these are the things that have been missing from all of the most recent football games that have failed previously. The old Maximum football, the gameplay on the field wasn't there, but it even made it worse. It made that aspect of the game worse because right after the play, everybody just popped up and ran back to the huddle like little minions, and it just looked robotic. And also, they didn't have the animations fleshed out, so they looked smooth. You can always tell when a studio doesn't have that much finances as far as like mocap and animations, and it makes the game look just a little bit janky. Guys clicking around the screen and not looking smooth. That's the two things that All-Pro 2K8 and Madden have going for them. You can hate on Madden as much as you want to, but the game is fluid. In pre-play and post-play, it really makes you feel like you're part of the game. From the videos that I've seen of Maximum and the gameplay that they have released, that's something that they're kind of lacking on. And, it makes games look a lot flimsy when you have the big splash screens and I'm showing my logo or that. I would rather see something incorporated into the game, still showing off the graphics of the game and not taking me out of the immersion of the game. Just simple things sliding in from the left and the right. I don't need some alternate screen to suck me out of, the immersion of the game, like taking me to a commercial or something like that. That's not what we're looking for. But this is an area that I feel is extremely important for them to nail if they want to make this game a success. Yes, gameplay is extremely important, but just as important as gameplay is these little small things, pre and post play, that's going to add to the atmosphere and actually keep people in the game, keep them playing. Uh, just thought this was something that I throw out there. Maybe somebody else is thinking about this. I don't know. These are just the things that I look at and want in a football game. But, without any news, I'll give you something. But until next time, this has been Smokin' Jay, and I will see you either in the ring or on the field.